My name is Obidiko Kafo, and you are watching News24 Live. These are the headlines. Free health care for Yobe bomb survivors. Yobe State Governor Ibrahim Giadam has consoled the families of victims killed during a suicide bomb blast in the state capital. This past weekend, a female suicide bomber detonated an improvised explosive device, IED, in Damaturu, killing several people at the entrance of the city's central motor park. Gidam has visited the Damaturu Specialist Hospital to sympathize with the victims of the blast. He condemned the act and stressed that his administration will foot the medical bills of all the victims. The governor directed the hospital authorities to speed up the treatments and to work out modalities for the referral cases for urgent medical attention. Gidam called on residents to be more vigilant and be ready to always assist security agents in the fight against terrorism. He pledged the support of his administration to fight terrorism in full force. Army reports more insurgents killed at Sambisa Forest. The military said an unconfirmed number of terrorists died this past weekend as additional camps used by terrorists were overrun in the continuing offensive operations against the insurgents in the Sambisa Forest. The Dure camp, which is one of the most prominent camps in the forest, witnessed the fiercest battles as the special forces descended heavily on it before it finally fell, the armed forces said. 4 of the camps were located in a place called Iza within the forest, while 3 others were noted to be recently established by the terrorists before the assaults began. 1 soldier died from one of the landmines encountered in the operation, while 2 others were also wounded. The terrorists lost a number of vehicles mounted with anti-aircraft guns, as well as armored vehicles. Some of the terrorists who escaped from the camps also died as they ran into troops who ambushed them in some escape routes from the forest, Army spokesman Major General Chris Olukalade said. Meanwhile, he said some of the fleeing terrorists had also engaged in suicide missions at Bita, where they were encountered by the Nigerian troops across the border. Ex-governors Buhari associates battle Tinubu. 11 days to the assumption of office, close associates of President-elect Muhammadu Buhari and some former governors are plotting to move against the national leader of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Tinubu. Buhari's associates and the former governors are mounting pressure on Buhari to review his ties with the APC national leader. They are accusing Tinubu of not allowing them have a say in the way the new government will be formed. Many of those opposed to Tinubu in the party have presented themselves and others as candidates in the new government. For these and more stories, log on to our website www.news24.com.ng.